Oh, what is going on, folks? Happy Monday. I'm going to be heading out here in a minute, but I just want to quickly chat with you guys and talk a little bit. Well, essentially, I want to just call myself out here. With the 5 a.m. club that I've been doing, the plan was that I was going to get up at 5 a.m. every day, 6 a.m. on Saturdays because the gym doesn't open till 7 or 8 or something. And then I was also going to sleep in and give myself a rest day or a day off on Sunday. So that's why you didn't see me do the early morning post yesterday for the 5 a.m. club. But I'm calling myself out because that is all BS and it doesn't work that way. If we want to change our habits and become a better person and evolve and step into the next better version of ourselves, we need to look at things a specific way. If you've tried to change in the past or if you've tried to improve and you failed, there's a reason why this happens. And that reason is because we're only changing our habits and we're only trying to do things differently. But really, that's not good enough. If we want to change, if we want to improve or become a better person, we need to change our identity. We need to actually become the person that does the things that we want to do, as opposed to remaining the same, but just trying to change our habits and to change our beliefs. We're never going to accomplish what we want to accomplish doing it that way because subconsciously we're still the same person. We're the same person that really deep down doesn't want to make the changes that we're trying to make. And that's why we see ourselves failing every time we want to make change. If we want to make the change, we want the change to last and we want to become a better version of ourselves or a different version of ourselves, we need to become a different person. So we need to be someone different. So the reason I'm calling myself out is because a perfect example of this was is me doing the 5 a.m. club, but not doing it every day and sleeping in a little bit Saturdays. And for example, yesterday I slept until I think 9. Now part of that is because I'm training quite hard, so I really need that recovery, but it's still kind of a bullshit excuse. Because when I'm doing that, I'm not changing the person that I am. I'm not becoming a person that gets up at 5 a.m. every day and that's just who that person is. All I'm doing is I'm just changing my habits. But because I'm sleeping in on Sundays and because I'm not sticking to the plan on Saturdays, I'm not making the full commitment to being this new type of person. So essentially it's like every Saturday and Sunday, that's kind of me grasping at the person that I still am before I make these changes. So I become this person from Monday to Friday, and then I step back into my current version of myself on Saturday and Sunday, and by doing that, it's holding me back from becoming the person that I truly want to become. So I'm not truly being the person that I want to be, which is someone who gets up at 5 a.m. every day and that's just the life that they live. So in order to do that, I need to cut out the BS with giving myself excuses and allowing myself to sleep in on Sundays, because by sleeping in on Sundays, like I mentioned, is I'm not shifting my identity in that sense. And that Sunday is just proving to myself that I'm still the person that I currently am, and I'm not allowing to let myself make the transition into the person I want to be. So if there's an area in your life that you're trying to change, you're trying to improve, simply changing your habits isn't good enough. You need to shift your identity and actually become the person that does the things that you want to do. And a great tip to help you to do this is to think of someone who is already doing what it is that you want to do. Like for me, like The Rock, for example, someone who gets up early, they train hard, they they're on, a specific diet. If if your goal is to get stronger and wake up earlier, that could be a great person to follow for that scenario. But anyway, whatever it is, whatever area you're trying to improve or whatever it is you're trying to do, find someone who has that current identity and focus on shifting your identity to become the person who is doing what it is that you want to do. And this was just a perfect example. And in reality, what happened was I woke up yesterday at 9. I had leg day Saturday, and I also played hockey. So I was, in my defense, I was exhausted. But I woke up at I think 9 a.m. on Sunday, and I felt like crap. So it's not even, maybe I needed the rest or whatever, but it's not even a position that I felt good being in. Like that extra sleep, I don't actually really appreciate it, because when you're used to getting up at 5 a.m. and by 9 a.m. essentially I've eaten twice, I've been to the gym, I've worked out, and I've read for an hour. So waking up at 9, I feel like I'm just so far behind in my day already that I don't even actually feel good about waking up at that time. So I kind of had to have a come to Jesus with myself yesterday when I was thinking about everything. Is like, okay, like I'm not allowing myself to be the person that I truly want to be, who is someone who gets up at 5 a.m. And if I want to be that person, then it has to be something that I'm doing every day to really make the habit work. So from now on, it will be 7 days a week. And, it is important that we catch ourselves kind of having these bullshit conversations with ourselves where we're saying, you deserve it, or you need the extra rest. That's not the case. For someone who has the identity of the person you want to be, they don't talk like that to themselves. So whatever it is you're trying to change, it's very important to consider that you're not just continuing to be the same person you are and trying to change your habits, because over time you're going to fail, because you are not the person that does or lives the lifestyle that you want to live. You're just trying to make those changes, but we need to make the changes on a subconscious level, and we need to actually shift our identity to become the person that changes those habits to make that change. So I hope that's helpful. Have a great day. I'll see you out there, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.